Welcome back to the channel. This is Don Royce, Barbados Travel Vlogs again. This evening I will do another walk around the Garrison historic area on UNESCO World Heritage Site in Bridgetown, Barbados. I'm starting from Trophy World at Letchworth House. Trophy World at Letchworth House, Letchworth Complex. This is situated at Garrison. And this is the racetrack where horse racing is held every year. And this is also the site where Barbados held its first independence ceremony on the night of the 30th of November 1966. Yes, guys, this is the racetrack here where horse racing is held every Gold Cup. This is the first Saturday in March. This is the Sandy Lane Gold Cup. And again, every Boxing Day, which is the 26th of December, and every Easter Monday and other minor public holidays, there's also always horse racing here at the Garrison historic area. UNESCO World Heritage Site in Bridgetown, Barbados. This is also the site where Barbados had its first independence ceremony on the 30th of November 1966 under the leadership of the first Prime Minister and Father of Independence and also national hero, the Honorable Errol Walton Barrow. He gave us freedom from England. And this is the racetrack here, the Garrison, Savannah. The Garrison is also a military area where soldiers used to fight years ago. And right here is the Barbados Cadet Corps, headquarters for the Barbados Cadet Corps. And this is the rear end of the CXC's, the country planning building. This is the rear end here where they play tennis on evenings. Okay, this is where they play tennis behind here. And this is the barracks. Yes, guys, this is the Town and Country Planning Department. This is Block C at the Garrison. It says the officers' brick barracks, built 1808, known today as Block C, also known as the officers' barracks and mess. It was purchased by government in 1912 for apartments. It was renovated in 2002 specifically to house the Town and Country Planning Department. So it was renovated to house the Town and Country Planning Department. So this is Block C, the Garrison. And this is all the racetrack here at the Garrison. This is Block C, a part of the barracks. And the road to the left leads back to Hart's Gap, St. Matthias, Darrell's Road, and back to Dayton Road as well. This is the road here to the right. This is all in the parish of Christchurch. And this beige building here was once the Everson R. Elcock Electrical Services Company here. This is Block B at the Garrison, where the CXC's is, the Caribbean Examinations Council, here in Barbados. the station here at Block B at the Garrison, Savannah. That's all the restaurant here at the Garrison, Savannah. You can see all across to the St. Anne's Fort and Barracks and the clock tower at the Garrison as well. And all behind here, behind the Garrison, is Dolphin Court, all in the parish of Christ Church. Dolphin Court, that takes you back to Dowers Road and that area. And this is Block A, where the Nelson statue is now housed since it is no longer in Bridgetown. And this is the Garrison restaurant here. You can see the stands here as well. This is all the Garrison, Savannah. Yes, guys, this is the Block A where the Nelson statue is located. It moved from Bridgetown in Hero Square, Bridgetown, on the 16th of November 2020, and relocated here at Block A at the Garrison. So this is Block A, where the Nelson statue is now located. Yes, there's a Garrison historic area, UNESCO heritage site in Bridgetown, Barbados. The Garrison is 2 miles south of Bridgetown. Here you can see the Barbados Museum and Historical Society as well. This is the Barbados Museum and Historical Society, where all historical artifacts here in Barbados are held. This is where all our historical artifacts are kept. And this is the paddocks here for the Garrison, where the horses usually sleep. Okay, this is the horses stables here. And this road here leads back to Paddock Road. This is all the museum here. And this road here leads back to Paddock Road, back to the Barbados Seventh-day Adventist Secondary School, and back to Britain's Hill, and back to. It leads back to the Barbados Seventh-day Adventist Secondary and Primary School, where I received my secondary education. It leads back to Britain's Hill, Culloden Road, Collimarock, and so on. This is the horse stables here at the Garrison. This is now Bush Hill, which is situated in the Garrison area. It is known as a red light district, where prostitutes ply their trade on a nightly basis. Yes, okay, this is all the Garrison here. The stands here for the Garrison. And this is a look back at the paddocks and back to Paddock Road and back to the Barbados Museum and Historical Society. This is the paddocks here, which is the horse stables. And this is the rear end of the stand, which is best referred to as the BTC office, the Barbados Turf Club, where the offices are. Okay, this is now Bush Hill at the Garrison, where the horse stables are. And this is the offices for the Barbados Turf Club, which is best referred to as BTC Lotteries. The offices for the Barbados Turf Club, which is responsible for the horse races here in Barbados. Yes, guys. This is all Bushel in the Garrison historic area, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. The Garrison area was inscribed as a UNESCO World Heritage Site in June, on the 25th of June 2011. So it is now a part of the UNESCO World Heritage Site. It is now a UNESCO World Heritage Site here in Barbados. You can see the 50th anniversary monument here as well. You see she was at the Garrison. It was placed here in 2016 for the 50th anniversary of independence. You can see back the Brigade House, which is now all placed in vehicle, and there was once Cali's Pharmacy. And you can see the old Hastings Police Station, which is now vacated. I'll move further up the road. And this building here, I'm not sure what it was. If it was a house or an office or something, or a stable, something. As I said before, the Garrison is a historical site. It's also a military area as well. And this is Barbados Latent Power Credit Union here at Bushel. This is all the red light district where the prostitutes play their trade on a nightly basis. All Bushel. And this is the George Washington House here at the Garrison as well. And this is all Bushel. The road down below will lead back to Lower Bay Street. Upper Bay Street, we will come across the Barbados Latent Power, which is our country's main source of power. It was established in 1911. And this is George Washington House, where he stayed when he came to Barbados. That's great. So this is George Washington House, built in 1720, and it was known as the Garrison Barracks or something, not Barracks, Garrison House or something like that. And this sign here says, this monument says, spot rest the remains of 14 soldiers and one married woman of the 36th Regiment who were killed by the destruction of the barracks and hospital during the awful vegetation of the hurricane of April 11, 1831. This monument is erected by the commissioned officer and privates of the same corps as a tribute of respect to the memory of their departed comrades. That's the George Washington House again. It's closed to the public presently because it is pending refurbishment. So it's closed to the public. And this is all but sure. And this was once the Barbados Turf Club office. It's now an old college at law attorney. Yes, the Garrison is a military area. That's good. So this is part of the Garrison historic area and UNESCO World Heritage Site. This is where the first people bet on their horses as well. That's good. And this is Stafford House. Stafford House at the Garrison. We will come across Dr. Derek H. Golding, Cosmetic and Family Dentistry, Attorneys at Law, Michael Yearwood, Queen's Counsel, Nicole C. Rochford, and Neil A. Marshall, SCI Aerial Freighting, SCI International Aerial Freighting, and Needham's Point Development Inc., and Needham's Point Holdings Inc. Next door is the clock tower, and this sign here says that this is the Royal Artillery Barracks, built in 1812, known today as Stafford House. The second story arches were added after much of that floor was damaged during the hurricane of 1831. Originally used by the artillery, this building was also later used to store instruments of the military band. Sold in 1906, it served as a guest house and apartments and finally offices after its renovation in the early 1980s. So this is Stafford House here. And this is the clock tower, best referred to as the main guard. How's that? Clock tower. And this is the Garrison rear strap. These are the cannons here, in which soldiers used to fight with. The cannon that soldiers used to shoot with. And this is the clock tower. And this is the cannons here. And this is all the rear strap. This is the cannons. And this is all the Barbados Defense Force and St. Anne's Barracks as well. This is situated in the Garrison Historic Area, UNESCO World Heritage Site in Bridgetown, Barbados as well. So this is where the soldiers sleep. It's also part of the Barbados Defense Force. St. Anne's Barracks, the soldiers sleep. see one of our own buses being used by the soldiers at the present moment. One of our government buses being used by the soldiers to carry the nurses from their respective hospitals to tend to those who are suffering from the COVID-19. This is all this is St. Anne's Fort here, all a part of the Barbados Defense Force. The Barbados Defense Force. Reach the Garrison historic area. UNESCO World Heritage Site. Bridgetown, Barbados. This is the stands here where people go and bet on their horses as well. St. Anne's Fort and Barracks. And this is the car park for the Barbados Defense Force. I'll end the video here for now.